Whoa! What's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. Saturday arm day, baby. My legs are killing me from yesterday. Oh my god. Man, we obliterated it. Can you guys see that? No, it's a glare on my end. Alright, we're good. I don't know if everything was like glaring in the camera, making it all look weird, but it's on the screen, so we're good. Looks like my face is all cut up. Ooh, baby. So what, excuse me, besides maybe a nap, what is on the agenda today? So, we got 3 meals in us so far. We're on our way to the gym. My car is, I don't know how this happened, but it's full of snacks. Not really snacks. I have a Pop-Tart left. Oh, good. Got a big fan of that. I got a peach Snapple to wash down the Pop-Tarts. I got pre-workout. I got water. I got an Americano. That's it. Besides the other stuff I ate. I'm not sure how this happened. How this mess happened. I feel like a snack hoarder. But you know those people that they started like YouTube channels a long time ago where they just eat disgusting amount of food, and now they find themselves at a table in front of them crying with their bellies out. You know which ones I'm talking about. With 30 pounds of ramen noodles and Takis and all that nonsense. I feel like it's a slippery slope, you know? They all might have been bodybuilders one day. They all could have been bodybuilders one day. Or maybe they were. Maybe. They were in the best bulk of their life. And they said, I just got to push it a little bit more. And then, bam. Morbidly obese. Takis, ramen. They haven't eaten protein in 30 years. You got to watch out at the slippery slope. You know, one day you have a Pop-Tart in your hand, the next moment you have 30 pounds of ramen noodles on the table. And Takis. I don't know why I hate Takis so much. I'm so mad at them. Never had one. But I'm just stereotyping snacks right now, and you know, that's okay. That's alright. What's a Taki gonna do? Come and get me? Good luck, Takis. Good luck. So, I digress. What is on the menu for arms today? I'd love to continue the momentum we've been having, which is just phenomenal workouts, and I see no reason why that won't stay true. Because the food's been great, sleep's been good, I'm feeling better and better every day. And my body looks good, which is nice. Big fan of that. And I'm excited to go in there and smash it again, you know? It's nice when you get it back. You know, getting it the first time is cool, but you know, it's like that old saying. If you love something, set it free, and if it comes back, it's yours. You know, I didn't really set it free voluntarily, but you know, it came back. It always comes out, always comes back, bigger and stronger than ever. That's a damn beautiful thing, my friends. A beautiful, beautiful thing. You know, I saw and I never use Facebook anymore, but I saw a post from the college I went to in like the, you know, you follow your like graduating class of this year, even though I never graduated. I left after the first semester, but I was in there. That group had high hopes for me. Instead, I decided to be a degenerate bodybuilder, mass monster, Pop-Tart eating son of a bitch. More or less, right? But we're happy. We're happy. Anyway, I saw a post on there. And once again, not to get into politics or anything, but I believe when you're wildly extreme on any end. It's ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. So somebody made a post, and I thought it was a joke at first. And once again, I never read this stuff, but I'm like, what is this? It just caught my eye. A wildly extreme liberal. Wildly. Dude must have been 120 pounds, long pink hair, and made a giant post about being upset that social media accounts were censoring like swastikas, things like that. Just things that in a normal world we can all kind of agree of, hey, that's not good. And he was upset about why nobody was seeing the new Disney movies because they're trying to educate us when we won't listen. They're trying to educate the kids and we won't listen. It's like, look, dude. Look they. Look it. Whatever you are. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if I identify as a toaster. You're a dipshit, right? So, it's like, look, dude, dudette. They it. She it. You shit. Look here, you shit. Most normal people know two things. If you need to normalize something, it's not normal. You shouldn't be doing it. It hasn't been normalized because it's not a normal thing. We need to normalize drunk driving. Said the alcoholic. Because, maybe that's a bad idea, right? And the second thing that everybody knows, the normal people know, is that nobody cares what you do in the bedroom. Nobody gives a shit what you do with your personal time, how you spend your days, whatever. Might not agree with you. I might think it's silly or stupid. Just like somebody might think what I do is silly and stupid, There's a lot of people out there that eat Twinkies for a living. And they damn near might as well laugh at me for going to the gym. And you have people like me looking at this guy eating Twinkies for a living going, what a fucking idiot. What are you doing? You trying to die? He's looking at me going, what are you trying to die? It's like, well, And who's to say who's right? Even though it's me. Who's to say who's right in that instance, man? But what I do know is the second thing every normal person knows is you gotta just keep the kids out of it. Leave the children alone, Let kids figure out the world on themselves. Let kids develop who they want to be. You'll never stop a family from pushing kids to believe what they believe. And, 9 out of 10 times, unless it's some weird brainwashing stuff, you'd be right, because if mom likes this type of stuff and dad likes this type of stuff, and you're raising the kid around all that, not to mention, they're your kid, chances are, from a hormonal standpoint, their dopamine's going to spike up when they see these exact same things too, because they're your kid, right? If you enjoy it and you genuinely enjoy it, not trying to showboat to your friends, and so does your husband or your wife or whatever, if you both enjoy it, your biological child probably does too, because they got the same brain as you two, But the second you try to push a kid to do something because it's politically correct, you know what I mean? It's Nerdville. Then that's when things go wrong. That's when everybody gets upset, right? Leave the kids alone, man. That's always my thing. Leave the kids alone. Do whatever you want. If you want to shit in a litter box in your own house, you disgusting weirdo, go for it. But don't bring it to the public schools. You know what I mean? There's literal lawsuits of people suing the school because they're not putting litter boxes in the bathroom for their children, which is insane. It's absolute insanity. And of course they all get thrown out. But the fact that the lawsuits are happening, and more than one, it's not just one, you know, it's pathetic. It's just a gross thing. Can you imagine let's just say your daughter, right? Your daughter brings home a man for prom, right? Brings over the prom date. You're meeting the prom date for the first time. And you have a cat, right? Now this boy, let's just say he didn't expect it, right? Didn't have any blue hair, didn't have anything wild going on. He just thought he was a normal kid. And all of a sudden, he has to go to the bathroom. So instead of asking you where the restroom is, he sees the litter box in your living room where you're all sitting here. Litter box is over here. He just strips down and goes to the bathroom in the litter box in your living room, and then walks away to take your little girl out for the night. Now, call me old-fashioned. Little weird, right? So maybe we don't need to normalize shitting in a box. Maybe we need to normalize the denormalization of craziness. The reopening of insane asylums. And maybe disciplining your children a little bit more. That's not a bad place to start. That's not a bad place to start at all. But once again, call me crazy, call me old-fashioned. And, you know, if you're somebody who's okay with that stuff, you're happy your son is shitting in the neighbor's kitty litter box, you know what I mean? And the kid's doing it on his own accord, doesn't bother you, fuck it, you know, whatever. But don't be pushing that on him to actually do it. Maybe your son just wants to use the bathroom like a normal person, but because you think you're a cat, you know, you're not a cat. Between you and me, you're not a cat. You might be a pussy, but you're not a cat. You know? And on that note, guys, normally I slam the pre-workout on the way over, but I was on a roll today, so we're here. Got the pre-workout right here. Cheers. Ooh. That's still bad. Let's see you guys inside. All right, so if you get a good piece of good look at this equipment, right? This might be one of the oldest things in this gym, besides the pictures that are signed by Schwarzenegger. I can't imagine how old this thing is. The cable looks pretty original, but the paint's chipping. The Sharpie's saying what the weights are. We assume it's right, but this is my favorite piece, an old concentration curl machine, to really finish off my arm day. Because you finish off the tries, this is the last set of the biceps for the day. And instead of doing a regular up, squeeze, come down, up, squeeze, what I like to do with these is to really just make sure that I fully tapped into everything my bicep has to offer that day. I'll come up, I'll hold for 5 seconds, and get a stupid slow negative. I'll do that as many times as I can. Once I can't do it anymore, I'll stop at the 5-second holds. I'll pump out a couple partials, and you know, that's about it. Let's see what we got. Now we know what we're up against. Explode up. Got one more of those. Fuck. A little louder than I expected. Other reason I like this piece is it's universal in the sense of every other machine has angled things you're supposed to grab that assume to be work for everybody. But with this one, it's got the clip on it, like a cable piece clip, so I can put on whatever piece I like. And I mean, you got to look at the piece I was using. You know, it looks like it was welded in medieval times, but it does the trick and it feels great, man. So the lift is officially done. We're pumped up pretty well right now. Time to go in the posing room and see what that all actually looks like. Whew. All right, guys, arm day is officially finished up. I'm here with my boy John. Good fucking dude. I came into the posing room. Fortunately, it wasn't 100 degrees in here today. And I think what you guys want to see is a pose down because we're roughly the same weight, two completely different body types. And let's
classic versus open.
Classic versus open. The classic champ and the open champ. All right? Oh boy. Get this fucking thing off. All right.
All right, you're calling him.
All righty. Pants down, leggies out.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, front double bicep. So John, you always want to start from your legs. Hit the legs first. There you go. Front lat spread. Ooh. Yeah, with these, you don't really want to compress the abs because it makes everything look shorter. Stand tall. Side tricep. Well, that's okay. That's a little difficult for you. Boom. Side chest. Do that side tricep again. This motherfucker, if he ever decides to get on stage, he has a ridiculous rib cage. You can see where that thing, there you go, that vacuum, it completely comes in with just an Arnold Schwarzenegger-like chest. Turn around, back double bicep. He did back today, so he's a bit of a advantage. So look at my leg. I'm gonna pivot one back, flex that calf, flex that hamstring, up. Back lat spread. Let's get a most muscular in there.
Oh, yeah.
Turn around. How about your favorite classic pose? What's your favorite classic pose, John?
I forget the name of it, like this.
Doesn't do it. I don't know the names either. Which one are we doing?
One bicep up and then
Let's do it.
one. All right.
Let's do it. Whew. Abdominal thighs, and I think we're all set.
Perfect.
Whew. Get a little leg in there. They love the leg shake. Crunch down on them. There you go, just like that. See the abs now? Blow all the air out of your stomach. There you go. Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
And on that note, you guys are going to decide who the winner is. If it's him, I'm not going to tell him.
Yeah.
If it's me, I'm going to make a big fucking deal about it.
Yeah.
So you know what? We had a good day. This was the last training session of this week. I'm going to go home. I don't know about you, but I'm going to go eat a bunch of food.
Yes.
It's time to eat.
Time to eat.
And
Lots
you guys?
of carbs.
Lots of carbs,
Lots
baby.
of carbs.
Fuck yeah,
Lots
nice
of
big bowl of pasta. And on that note, enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow for the rest day. Whoo, baby.